Oh, these poor robots flying all the way across the map to help me build this. I mean, I don't feel too bad. That's what they're here for.
That is true. And they've got to earn their paychecks.
Did you want to see a demonstration of the atomic bomb?
I have seen demonstrations of it in various videos, but I don't think I've had it demonstrated on my channel. So, well, yeah, I'm gonna observe. There you are.
So, do you see this base to my left?
I do. That's a thing of beauty.
And I don't know if the sound translated over the map, but it makes like 1,000 little explosion sounds at once.
I didn't catch it over the over map view, but
yeah, typically if you're close enough to hear the explosion, you're close enough to get hit by it. So I try to just stay as far back as I can.
yeah, I reckon that's a wise decision.
It is also the best way to clear trees, although very expensive way to clear trees.
I was going to say that's kind of, you know, slightly excessive. I mean, I appreciate slightly excessive, but I don't know if I'd go that mad.
I don't know. Is it really excessive when you're killing trees in Factorio, or is it just common sense?
Pretty much the only reason I carry a shotgun these days is because of trees.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's 2 overhooks. That should help.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of overkill that you can take out a whole base in one shot, but man, those shots are expensive. That scared me when the server saved for a moment there. The other day when Peter and I were on here, the server died on us. And we were like,
shit.
I hope that's not something we did. And I apologize in advance if I cause the lag.
Oh, no worries.
There's going to be a lot of it, because I'm triggering a lot of enemies at once.
Well, I'm doing alright in my little corner at the moment. I'm just wondering whether or not... I don't know, I reckon we'd be able to support this amount of plastic production. Got enough refineries for it.
I don't know if we're actually using all the refineries. Like, we get close, but I don't think we're using quite all of them.
They're all backed up at the moment. And this is going to give the petroleum a run for its money, so...
Right.
But we need more plastic. We need loads of it, so... sod it.
And we need to use more of the fluids, because they're all backed up last time I saw.
Yeah.
Or at least the petroleum was.
This should help things. Also help if I didn't run out of red belt. Robots, bring me some.
What am I doing? Let's use map view, because that's so much easier. Make the robots do it for you. It is a long run from up here back down to the base. Even with lots of legs.
Right, there we go. Plastic is now back in operation, and we have, compared to the 6 we had before, we've now got 24 chemical plants working on it.
Excellent. JD left his tank here. It only has fuel in it, no ammo. But it's just sitting here.
Gathering dust.
I mean, you can request tanks, they're being automatically built, but if you'd prefer to take JD's, I think that would be a good idea. You know what? I'm coming down that way, I'll bring it to you. He's gonna get back on and go, I swear when I logged off I was in a tank.
Oh, you snooze, you lose, JD. Right, that belt is looking much better. I could improve it a little bit with some undergrounds to compress everything. And fill my pockets with plastic.
So I'm gonna finish off the wall up there, and then I'm gonna work on getting more uranium in here. And once I get that figured out, I'm gonna just focus on launching rockets, because we haven't even started on that yet.
Yep. How many legs have you got?
On me I have 5. I'm wearing 4 right now.
Yoink. Right, okay, so plastic is sorted. That should improve our red circuit production. I think the only way we can improve that any further is going to be with faster machines, and I don't know if we spaced it out so that we could have full belts of plastic and green circuits, but
maybe.
Or one full belt of each, but I mean, if it's getting split anyway...
What are we missing for science here?
Doesn't really matter.
We're missing something for yellow science.
That's probably going to be blue circuits.
Yes, it is. We're missing blue circuits.
Yeah, they should start to improve a little bit. And see red circuits catch up.
Oh, did you just fix the red circuit build? Or improve the red circuit build?
Well, I gave it more plastic, so that's a start.
Oh, yes, that is a good plan.
I suppose the next step would be upgrading the assemblers. There they are.
Why is this still taking red circuits? It shouldn't even be making anymore. It's got 110, and it was set to stop if there was more than 2. I think somebody forgot to limit that until it was too late, and that's where all of our red circuits went.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So nobody sets logistics.
Both of these chests are requesting red ships.
Yeah, there's no like logistics conditions or circuit network conditions on the inserter that's pulling these things out.
There are now. I just added them. Oh, pulling them out? No, we don't need to limit the out because it can't make them if we limit the input.
Well, a better way of doing it would be limit the output to, say, if you want, for example, 10 centrifuges, then this won't pull out until, well, you know, once there are 10 centrifuges either in the logistics network or if you circuit condition it to this box, then this inserter will stop pulling out, and yeah, the assembling machine will fill up with resources needed to make more, but once that's done, everything will just shut down, with the exception of, like, you know, the requests.
Gotcha. So you'd still have some sitting in the output of the machine for when you do need more.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like a little bit of an extra backup, but you know, if the output is, you know,
I'm also seeing that there are 3 requester chests for this, which I don't think we actually need. Thanks for cleaning that up for me.
Oh, that's alright. I needed stuff.
And now you have
I don't know what
stuff.
stuff I needed, but I got stuff. Explosive uranium cannon shells, you know, I'm happy with those.
Oh, I gave you those.
Oh, okay.
But they're making them right over here by the tanks, so...
Ah.
It's better to have them and not need them, right?
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna boost the red circuit production with new assemblers.
I don't recall if that'll keep up.
It might not keep up, but we'll just have to see.
Well, it looks like it's keeping up.
We could productivity them anyway, you know, with modules and stuff.
Right.
But,
there's iron on this belt.
I mean, the next...
I thought I cleaned this up already. Somehow we ended up with iron on this copper belt, and I was cleaning it up last time, but there's iron on it again. Like, just on the very end, there's like a couple pieces of iron.
Yeah.
That one doesn't have any.
Maybe there were just bits hidden in the underground belts that got missed.
Maybe. Or maybe somebody is...
I had that happen with, oh, what was it? I was been playing a Bobs and Angels modded game, and using loaders to feed all of the ore crushers and stuff.
You are a brave soul.
Yeah, like, this is coming from someone who's pretty much only played vanilla. And, like, when my PC was out of action, I just installed all of Bobs and Angels onto my laptop and just had at it, and yeah, it's been a learning curve. But,
oh my goodness, these unlimited chests.
Unlimited what?
Look at the passive provider chest next to me with the speed module ones in it.
Do we really need 1.8k speed module ones?
Definitely not. But nobody ever limited the chests, so the arm kept picking them up.
This is why I don't work well with others.
There, now all the speed modules are in the science builds.
That's probably been where a lot of our red circuits have been going.
Yeah, to making the blue chips that we don't need. Or the speed module chips. I just like chips.
Yeah. These belts are starting to run down a little bit for the red circuits, so I think the next step is probably going to be increasing throughput with blue belts, but that hardly seems totally worth it. There is one piece of iron ore that's just sitting on the ground that somebody must have dropped.
I think that's probably how we got iron on the belts, is that somebody's inventory popped.
Oh, good old item bombs. Yeah.
Somebody took off their power armor and boop, everything fell on the ground.
It's such an easy mistake to make. I'll clear up these miners that are here as well. Oh, wow.
This feels really dumb.
Changing over these machines to assembly machine 3s is causing the copper to run down as well.
Yeah. They were eating up copper pretty fast already, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Well, the speed module 1s are now almost backed up since I just put 3 stacks of it on the belt. And it's no longer putting them into a chest, so that should stop eating red circuits that it doesn't need to be eating. So then is yellow just missing red circuits then? I think it is. This takes 14 seconds. I'm tempted to upgrade these to yellow, but I think that might start screwing up the ratios because I'm not good at ratios.
No, I kind of work out like absolute basic ratio and then just like scale. Well, I don't even scale things up. I just kind of like stick with what I build.
So I need currently I need 30 copper cables for every 14 seconds, and this makes 2 copper cable a second. So actually, yeah, that should scale just right. That would make 30 every 15 seconds, so it's going to be a little teeny tiny bit delayed. That's not a terrible thing. Excellent. The red chips on this belt are backing up, which means they're soon going to be flowing into science, which means we'll finally get research re-going. What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh, let me check on the defenses up north, because that's what I was doing. Oh, those poor robots are getting nothing done up there. I should make a car, because it is much faster than a tank. 8 engine units.
Wow, how many robots have we got in that network? Oh, wow.
Steel
200.
and iron. So rather than making a bunch of small robot networks, we just have one giant network.
Yeah. Just impressive. I don't know if it's the most efficient, but...
I don't know. I've never made a network this big before, so I'm sure that we are at some point hitting that limit of being efficient.
Yeah, I mean, considering, like, especially for what you're doing up in the north.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the most part, all you need up there is more roboports, because it's just the robots need charging stations.
Right.
Okay.
So let's...
But maybe once, like, the wall's completely done, you could disconnect this, like, network that's going along with the wall, have that as a kind of standalone network, and then if more robots and stuff are needed, then transport them in via train.
Right. Alright. Just turn this on for a minute so I can figure out how many we still need. Oh, it takes 40 because I can't count. We nearly have enough of the good uranium to power all of these machines.
Well, for the Cobrex.
Yeah. And I'm pretty proud of the fact that JD and I were able to figure out how to set it up so that it cycles 40 good back into the machine and then spits one out.
Yeah.
I know there was a blueprint for it at one point, but I don't have it, so we just made it. And it seems to work okay. I feel like it could probably be more compact. Like, this setup on the side of each one could probably come out the middle with a long arm, but, it works.
Yeah, one I've been working on one of my own maps has got a similar setup to this. You know, it uses, like, filter inserters and chests to ensure that the centrifuges get all of the 235 that they make back in, so they can just continuously work. I've got them boosted with speed beacons and stuff as well, but I've not got the but I have them linked to you know, the rest of it all runs on belts, as opposed to You know, all doing it bot-based.
Well, it looks like we are running low on the not good stuff because we're eating it up so fast here. Is it possible that we're overproducing this? Maybe.
What, the Covrex thing?
I think the Covrex is using up more of the bad stuff than we're actually making. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 centrifuges converting the ore into the bad stuff.
Right.
And that is not enough to feed all of these machines.
Where are these centrifuges for the ores?
They should all be running except for this top row, which I'm still putting together.
No, I was looking for the ones that are refining the uranium ore into the 235 and 238.
That's to the left of the build everything.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm just going to leave this turned off for a little bit. I was doing a thing up north. What was I doing? I was going to go up there and clean up now that I have a car. I get so distracted by shiny things that I completely forget what my original plan was. Alright, put some ammo in here and some fuel.
Yeah, it's definitely an issue doing like just one Factorio video a week for my series. Nothing gets done. My main series has been ongoing for over a year, and I've done what, 50 episodes on it.
Jeez.
Yep.
Alright, I had a hard time getting the tank through the gate, so I'm not sure if I can get through the gate with the car. I might have to pick it up. Oh. It tried. And I need to put some robots back in my inventory to fix stuff. Or I suppose I could just fix it myself, but that's not really the name of the game, is it?
I don't know. Do it whatever way you really want to. Generally, how I do it. So where is the uranium? Oh, right. I've just found the uranium drop-off site.
That's a rock. Nobody said I was good at driving cars.
Oh, driving in this game is absolute hell. I can't remember the last time I actually built a car.
The only reason I'm using a car is because it's faster than a tank. And faster than me running.
Yeah, it's a very valid reason. Yeah, I think
I'll build a train out here soon.
I think for the most part we just need more uranium ore
to
get this stuff going. So is there a good sized patch? I may go fighting for one.
There were a couple.
Bloody copper.
There's 3 up by me that I've already fought off. There's a decently large one to the west, or sorry, east, other direction. There's a teeny tiny one way down south. There's a couple down south that are like just outside the wall that you might be able to get to pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm looking for a nice sizable one. There's 285.
Well, I'm standing on the biggest one that's currently available, so.
What was that? 1.1 million, I think.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Alright, take those back. Maybe I'm wasting time, but I like to not have drills sitting on just a single piece of ore.
Yeah, I used to... Like, I've gotten into the habit of kind of tidying the drills up a little bit. Okay, so...
It just looks better. Alright. So, I need to make this stop here. Let's do it this way.
Okay.
I'm missing pipes and underground pipes and pumps. That's normal.
I've got pipes and underground pipes. I was going to say, if you want to set up the basics of the station up there, I'll sort the tracks out leading up.
Works for me.
If I can figure out where I am. Yeah. Okay. Steal a blueprint book. Factorio trains, there we are. Have you been building the train networks with the Cracktorio trains book, or your bigger, better train one?
The Cracktorio trains.
Right, okay. Just wanted to be sure I was going to have things match up properly.
Good luck.
Okay. Well, yeah. Certainly try.
At this point, there's no guarantees. We've been finding that, at least within the base, the easiest way to do it was to use the solar array blueprint set, since it's got the trains built in. But outside the base, you probably don't want that because it's set up to be built by robots.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll get stuff out of the station. I need pipes. Okay, so I need to set up some requests. Let's get 100 pipes. I'm not going to need 100 pipes, but that's okay. Undergrounds will get 50. And pumps will get 10. Now we'll run some power down here. Excellent. This uranium ore patch is ready to be mined as soon as I get pipes. Where are we going to take this? There's some rails right there. Actually, let's see if we can just... Aw, somebody messed up. It wasn't me this time. Probably JD. Boop. We could use some more solar anyway, right?
I think we can always use more power.
Yeah, that blueprint to your left that I just dropped down. That's going to use all the bots.
It's rather substantial.
And it's very, very nearly the perfect ratio, too.
Oh, nice. Oh, my bots decided they wanted to help. I need those rails for doing things. Stop it. Oh, good old research. Right. Oh.
Thanks.
Alright then. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just help, shall I?
I mean, I was gonna build them, but if you want to, you go for it.
Well, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with regards to the rails, and then all of a sudden my bots just started flying out my pockets. Okay.
Oh, you don't need those.
I might not have enough rails for it, though. I've only got 500 on me. Well, I did. Yeah. I might just make it.
And we're gonna need some radar in there so that we can actually see what we're doing. Oh, I stopped laying blueprints.
Oh, this is off!
I didn't try to line those up.
That irritates me so much.
We can move it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I'm just gonna grab this.
Alright, so we're still doing right-hand drives, so we'll put a signal here, and here, and here. here, and here, and here. And then we'll put a solid signal there, and there, and there. Right. Chain signal there. Because this needs a way in and a way out. Beautiful. There we go. So now I just need to hook up the pipes and call the train. Except the robots still haven't brought my pipes. Because I'm so far away.
I've got pipes on me. Oh, let me run down.
So wait, what doesn't line up?
Oh, it was the exit in the wall.
Oh, it didn't line up with the rails down there?
No, it was one, you know, like the kind of rail blocks, they take up 2 spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
It was literally one over.
Oh, I see that on the next one over. Do you want to move all of them so they all line up?
Well, I mean, this one was the kind of main culprit, so it just bugged me. But
Yeah, it looks like it works.
yeah. Although, oh, okay. This is a lot of work to faff around with. Okay.
Uranium ore 3. Now, where are the uranium trains? Right now we've got the uranium train set up so that there's one for the uranium ore and one for the sulfuric acid going to all of the uranium stops. Although I don't know if we really need to do it that way. But they all move so slowly that it doesn't really matter. Or 180 seconds passed. They sit there either until they're full or until 180 seconds pass, and then they go back and drop it off.
Nice.
Okay, and then the other uranium train is this one. Would you happen to have rails with you?
I have 87. Yeah.
Wait, I said rails, I meant pipes. I have rails.
Oh, right, okay. Undergrounds or regular? Or both?
Both. I've requested them, but they're not bringing them.
There you go.
Excellent. Thank you. That'll do it. I'll just go straight out here.
That is a funky looking balancer.
I don't know for sure if it works. I'm pretty sure it works. It's a 3 to 4, so the fourth line here is just recycling back on itself. But I don't think that's actually accurate because that's recycling half of this input line. So it might be better to just do a 4 to 4 with 3 inputs. That actually makes a lot more sense to me.
I don't have any of my own blueprints in my blueprints thing.
Oh, thanks. I don't know why, but every time I go to pick something up, whoever is near me, their robots pick it up instead of mine. And place it down.
It's just like a joint thing, I guess.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
That's backwards. That should work. Whether or not it'll work accurately, not sure, but it'll work.
We got trains on the way?
They will be. But I gotta set up the rest of the piping anyway, so it's okay if they take a minute. Okay, so that connects that set, and then I can do a pipe over here to connect these two. And these two. I do appreciate that the sulfuric acid flows through the drills like this.
Oh, it is very handy.
Alright.
If you had to like connect each individual drill up or each column or something, that would just be infuriating. Clever devs, thank you very much.
That's the wrong train. This is the train I wanted. Right? Yeah, it's headed back to sulfur refill. I don't know if these lanes are connected. I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Nope, no path. Okay. And I think that's because I only gave them one way out of there. Okay. I am going to pull a JD and build from across the map.
Yeah. There are also some sections of this rail coming out of the main base that weren't fully built, so I'm just going to double check that everything's in place.
Right. Now where would the other line go? The other line goes into the stacker, which I guess could then feed over that way, but that's going to be a mess and a half. Here, we'll take a line out here and bring it over this way.
Yeah, that could kind of work. I see where you're going with it.
It's just going to need some crazy intersections. And I'm going to have to fix that.
Although I think... Is that line going to work?
It should. I'm going to have to re-signal everything, but it should work.
Right.
Okay, I'm just going to pull all these signals for a minute, which is probably going to cause problems. Wait, which way is
hang
that
on,
going?
is that... I was going to say, that outer line, the one that you're building next to, that's going to be heading in the right direction to connect up with the rest of the network, so you could just connect to that.
Oh, now that they've already built all of that, that is an outbound lane, isn't it? Okay, I'm making a mess. I gotta go down there to fix it.
I saw what you were trying to do, and it was a good idea. Poorly executed. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Well, I appreciate the high ranking. I wouldn't have given it that much.
I think it was from IGN.
That would do it.
Right, I'm getting close to about an hour, so I think I'm going to wrap things up. But it's been good fun, and good to be back on this map.
Yeah.
It's unrecognisable compared to how I saw it last. But fingers crossed I'll be able to make some more time for it in the coming weeks and be a little more involved.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, best of luck with fixing up your rails, and I shall catch you soon, man.
Alright, take care.
Take care, dude.
So why are they still saying no path? That is the question. And the answer is that I have not signaled this entire intersection. So if they leave here, they're going to go across there. And across there. Wait. That's where the issue is. This needs one more line going into the outbound. Means I need to re-signal this a little bit. Oh. Let's hop on the train. Ooh. I really thought it was going to run me over. Just the fact that it's going tells me it should work.